Hello, this is FireLotto, the world's first truly fair global lottery. You might think of the lottery as just a game, but in fact it's a very big business. It generates over $300 billion in revenue, and in the past 14 years sales have not declined even once. So it's quite stable as well. As you might suspect, mobile lotteries are on the rise, growing at a rate of 12% per year. And it is a really big business for governments as well. They use as much as 50% of the lottery ticket sales for funding and then tax the remaining winnings up to 60%. So while the players only win sometimes, and when they do, it's a small percentage of the total money, the government wins every single time. I guess you could say it's working out pretty good for them, and we probably don't have to worry about lotteries being outlawed anytime soon. It's the same reason why we've never seen a global lottery. Governments would prefer not to share any of that revenue with any other countries, so players must play their own region's lottery, resulting in lower payouts for residents of poorer countries and fewer chances of winning where there is government corruption. In short, we're all playing the lottery, but we're playing in isolation. Now, you might be wondering why the lottery is so popular. Obviously, governments like it, but why are people playing? It's really about the dream, this one. People want to live a comfortable life where their debts are paid off. They want more time to spend with family, to travel. They want to be free from worry. That is what Set for Life means for people who play the lottery, who would like to quit their job, pay off their bills, spend time with family, travel, go on vacations, and live comfortably for the rest of your life. If you could make that deal right now, would you? Set for Life for a few euros, the cost of a lottery ticket. If it was guaranteed, that is a worthwhile investment, isn't it? Okay, here are some of the ways a typical lottery player imagines spending the money. Paying off debt is number one. It's not that exciting, but the overall prospect of it is very exciting. Spend a little and you could win a lot. It's the ultimate low-risk, high-reward scenario. This probably isn't news to you. Rich people don't play the lottery. It's people like this guy who works hard to feed his family. He might have trouble making ends meet. So why would he spend his money on the lottery with a very low probability of winning? One research study provides an interesting theory as to why. It found that people might be playing because they have a sense that the lottery is a level playing field where everyone, rich or poor, have the same chance of winning. But sadly, it's not really a level playing field, not with all the corruption involved. Like in the Hot Lotto scandal, where the Information Security Director installed fraud that allowed him to manipulate the random number generator. He won $14.3 million and was later sentenced to 10 years in prison. Or like in the 666 scandal, where organizers created weighted balls to trick lotto machines, resulting in a winning number of 666. They were caught and sent to prison. The fact of the matter is, as long as humans are involved, there is a risk of corruption. Organizers can use a fake random number generator, weight balls unevenly, destroy winning tickets before they're even sold, and compromise the number draw in various other ways. And it's impossible to know how many tickets are sold, so there is no accountability for how much of that money is actually going to the prize fund. But it's not just the organizers. Some players have tried to create counterfeit tickets, and they're even stealing tickets and jackpot winnings from others. And corruption isn't the only problem with traditional lotteries. Winners are subjected to high taxes and fees. Payouts can take years, in some cases decades. The winners are walking targets for scams and crimes. And organizational costs to advertise and police the lottery are very high, forcing organizers to create a model where the odds of winning are extremely low. And you've all heard that someone is more likely to get struck by lightning than to win the lottery? It's true. The problem is, lotteries are virtual monopolies that have been operating in isolation, and nobody has tried to improve them. So, is the lottery doomed? Not anymore. It's already operational, and 10,000 people per day are visiting the site. Next month, there will be a guaranteed prize fund of $1.1 million. We're already halfway there now. And as the jackpot goes up, we anticipate that more and more people will play. FireLotto solves all of the problems of traditional lotteries. It was developed to run on a decentralized blockchain-based platform with zero human involvement, so it's secure. There's a near zero chance of corruption or fraud. There are no hidden fees, and winners are responsible for filing their own taxes on winnings. It's fast. Right now, players anywhere in the world can go onto the site, buy a lottery ticket, which will immediately enter them into a smart contract with the system. If they win a draw, the winnings are automatically transferred into their account. No slow payouts, no more waiting years to see their winnings. Because all transactions are blockchain-based, they are all recorded and available for all to see. But the transactions are also anonymous, so winners no longer have to worry about becoming a target for scammers and criminals. And since the system is all run by smart contracts, it's automated, making our organizational costs very low. The best part is, because of our low costs, the odds of winning are much higher than traditional lotteries, and we are able to have draws much more often. For example, roughly 500 million lottery tickets are sold each day around the world. All the lotteries on our site has odds of 1 in 8 million, but there is a draw every day. Because FireLotto is open to anyone, there is a chance that on any given day there could be 62 jackpot winners around the world who will become millionaires. Just like that, 62 millionaires created a day. Now, I want to get back to our blockchain technology for a moment because that is really key. The whole FireLotto platform was built to run on Ethereum-based smart contracts. Every transaction, whether it's a ticket sale, an investment, a jackpot win or a commission, every single transaction goes through the blockchain. Since each block in the chain keeps a record of the transaction, a hacker would have changed every single block, which is basically impossible. And since it's not possible to change any of the contracts, all wins and commissions are paid out automatically and swiftly. There is no way to commit full play. Even the random number generator that draws the winning numbers is blockchain-based. The algorithm relies on recent random blockchain transactions, then pulls a specified amount and order of numbers from them in order to generate each winning number sequence. Because nobody knows what the next blockchain transaction will be, it adds an extra layer of randomness to the selection process. I guess you could say it's double random. As I mentioned, the whole FireLotto platform was built to run on Ethereum-based smart contracts. All of our games are played in Ethereum, and the winnings and commissions are paid in Ethereum, the second biggest cryptocurrency in the world. We know that the entire world's population isn't entirely comfortable with the technology behind buying crypto, so we've made it easy for them to set up a wallet and purchase lottery tickets with the click of a button. But we anticipate that cryptocurrency will continue to gain adoption. Just when the world went from paper money to plastic cards, it will soon transition from fiat money to cryptocurrency. And by the way, did you know there is already a crypto Visa card? I have mentioned that we have extremely low overhead. Not only does it allow us to provide better odds to players, but it also allows us to contribute much more to the jackpot. Remember this? Keep your eye on the prize. That's the orange segment of the pie chart. Here's how FireLotto compares. We put 70% of every ticket sale into the jackpot. No other lottery in the world can say that. Now, see this purple slice here? The 10% commission for token holders? What does that mean? Tokens are a way to invest in FireLotto, and anybody can do it. When people buy tokens, they are automatically entered into a smart contract to receive a 10% of all ticket sales. And as long as you are a token holder, you'll receive that commission. All commissions are paid in Ethereum, as I mentioned, the second largest cryptocurrency in the world. What's really exciting about this for me is that we're creating a global lottery that anyone can play and anyone can profit from, not just governments or private companies. In this way, we are raising the borders of the lottery. Our platform doesn't need any government approval or license in any country because it's run under the Ethereum blockchain, which is anonymous and cannot be shut down. Our lottery works the same way. But we understand that in order to expand and grow, we need to think about the legal side of it. So we're doing our best to adhere to all regulations. Because of this revolutionary technology, we've been honored to garner the support of some very successful partners, including Kiwi, the largest payment integrator in Russia, and 1xBet, a major lottery provider with over 100 websites all over the world and 2 million players. We're in contracts with 20 more partners, and I'll be happy to add them to this slide very soon. We have a big team of advisors, but I just wanted to highlight a few of them here. Ronnie Aids, a finance industry veteran who's worked at Dow Jones, Bloomberg, Market and FTSE Russell. David Drake, a major hedge fund manager who, along with his company, managed $1.5 trillion in assets. And Andrew Duplessis, who has worked with over 15 ICOs and raised over $1 billion. We've raised nearly $5 million. The investments have come from a little over 5,000 individuals who are simply passionate about democratizing the lottery. Here, I'd like you to meet a few key members of our team. Roman Demidov, our CEO, has been an entrepreneur in fintech and e-commerce since 2006. And our business development director, Alexander Zasypkin, is the general director of FireLotto, the official Russian lottery. We have a highly qualified team of seasoned professionals, and behind each of these people, there's a small army supporting their efforts. As I mentioned, the FireLotto lottery is already up and running. Almost 3,000 tickets have won a total of 29.5 Ethereum to date, about $25,000, and the jackpot will reach $1.1 million very soon. The results are published on the site, and the transactions are all verifiable, yet anonymous, to protect the winners. And here's the best part. We're looking for investors, affiliates, and influencers who want to help us bring in truly fair play to the entire world. But we're not asking you to join us out of the goodness of your heart. Each one of these opportunities comes with a guaranteed portion of ticket sales revenue. It's all set up in a small contract, so every time a ticket is sold, you automatically get a percentage. If you want to invest, as I mentioned earlier, anyone can do it. You can go to FireLotto.io and purchase tokens. Our tokens are called FLOT. It stands for FireLotto tokens. We have a SAFT, that's a simple agreement for future tokens, already set up. So for US investors, if there are any here, you can be assured that we're meeting SEC regulations. In fact, we're filling our paperwork with the SEC next week. Our ICO is running, and the price will increase 10% per week until the ICO close. While regulations will not allow us to speculate on how much we think our tokens will ultimately be worth, Similar offerings have gone up as high as $5 per token. If you have a website that gets a lot of traffic, maybe you have your own gambling site that is only licensed in one country, here's your chance to go global. We have a very user-friendly interface with a white label API. You simply add it to your own website and you will receive a portion of revenue from every ticket sale that comes through your site. It will cost you nothing, zero to set it up. We are not charging any fees for this. It's totally free and you can start earning money right now. Maybe you aren't big into web development, but you have a huge social media following. So we can provide you with a referral link that you can post on your social page to receive a portion of all ticket sales your link creates. This is also free for you. Now, I want to make something really clear. We are not collecting funds for ourselves. We're collecting funds for the jackpot to make it huge so people from all over the world will be interested to play. The jackpot alone is what will drive ticket sales. The ticket sales will increase the jackpot and create more winners and so on. And that's what will make it a truly global lottery without borders. Let's democratize the lottery together. Thank you.